Democrats completely got humiliated here. It passes, it will pass the House. The U.S. government will be reopened by, at the very least, Thanksgiving.
If you vote to shut our government down, you are going to harm millions of Americans. And why would you do this? Where's our leverage?
Cue the fire. We got a full meltdown from the Democratic Party. I guess they wanted to hold the line, but the line was broken. Absolutely is not looking good for Chucky. Chuck Schumer, Democrats meltdown. Call for Chuck Schumer's ouster after deal to end government shutdown clears Senate hurdle. Not just that, there was a lot of people that were like, I don't even know why I was voting against it. Democrat Senator Tim Kaine admits on camera he's been voting no on reopening the government. You know, it's just like, follow the leader. Hey kids, what are we doing? And doesn't know why. He said he was focused on the Virginia elections and not paying attention to the details. Yeah, we need term limits.
Sooner, you said that Republicans were never going to change in their position.
I didn't fully understand how dug in they were, again, because I was so focused on the Virginia elections. I wasn't in this discussion on the healthcare to see how dug in they were. But even as I was not part of these discussions, I was saying to Thune and others on the floor going back, listen, some of you heard me say this in the hall, I need a moratorium on mischief. Others are working on the healthcare thing. I trust them. Others are working on the approach thing. I trust them. I need a moratorium on mischief, because if we vote to open and then the immediate step next week is Donald Trump fires a lot more people, it's going to blow up trust to get the full year deal. And so I've been preaching this moratorium on mischief for a month, but I think partly why did they finally give me the moratorium on mischief on RIFs? They needed my vote, but they also saw the election on Tuesday.
He liked when he's like, and then, we open it up and Donald Trump starts firing more federal workers. Like, yes. It's like we had minutes left. This thing was broken. Today would have been, and that's my video, I said it was going to be bad. Had you ask, look at this, more than 1,500 flights canceled. Okay, so that was Monday. Delayed, most of them. Tuesday, Wednesday, there had been no Thanksgiving. Also, in regards to the holidays and Santa rally he's still coming to town. Would have to say today's bounce was beautiful. I told you yesterday I was actually watching the screen. When are you going to open? I trade futures. And I said, would you like $199 for my futures course so you can get in before everyone else does? I will carry that over today. And as the market ripped open, it was an easy run. Student actually sent me video of him long, and then take profit. That's what you do. Grab it at the beginning and then you are done. It's pretty simple. You see a direction. This is, if you guys are trading on the 2-minute and you just want an easy scalp, wait for the morning, make it, enjoy your day, and then don't worry about Eric Trump on why crypto is the financial future. I thought it was like EBT payments, and I might, if I have time, show you guys this. These videos. Look at this. This is everyone's cart. You wonder why you weigh 500 pounds and you have a problem with insulin. Now, getting back to what Eric Trump is saying about AI, guys, I'm telling him, here's a screenshot, something that you would normally not see. Actually, my AI platform on one. This is Solana. Take a look. Over here above my head, this is trade after trade. This is realized P&L. This is not doctored. This is all accurate. It is 100% live. Yes, this is AI, and it is insane. Look at this. Insane. Leverage, scalp. Then this goes into my account. 442, 315, 3. Just keeps going. It's like an ATM machine. You can cherry pick and go, well, it was just Solana. Guys, why? This is what you are getting. That's if you sign up for the course, okay? You learn how to trade. Hopefully this week, I'm fingers crossed for tomorrow. To make sure it's perfect, you're going to get an email. And yes, you could click this button, subscribe, and it does it. These are actual. Last trade, 287%. Last trade, that was the Solana. It was a scalp, 19%. Total P&L, 909%. 7-day, 30-day, it keeps going. People are like, why are you even doing, just do this. It's almost like having an ATM in your house and you're like, do I really want to go to work? That's what Chart Prime said to me. Do you really want to do YouTube videos? Silly, it's the same reason why we go to work. The same reason why I taught high school, college. It's not about the digits. So I have figured out a way. So for those of you that trusted me and you did the course and you're in the course and you know how to trade and you're like, I've waited so long. I am going to give you some goodies that no one else is going to get that will tell you which way this is going. One of them is the Cooltron setting. I know, even I FOMO'd. When to get in, when to get out. This is actually on Bitcoin on the 2-minute. I could pick anything. This thing flips, short it. This thing flips right there, long, short, still short. This is on the 2-minute. And then some other things. Secret. My Black Friday deal. It's called the Chick Magnet. That's coming out too. That's going to be fun. This will always return to the Chick Magnet. And I know it's on the Bravo 9, but that's not it. Here's it on the daily. See? Those of you that are trading Bitcoin right now on the daily, price wants to move up. But you're also one candle close above the Bravo 9 going where I said it would go. 8-9 beat down, one candle close, and away we go. On some features, you guys are going to have to wait for. If you get the course, you have Chart Prime, I will give it to you for free because you have been patient with me building this. I will tell you it is absolutely worth the wait. Just like the wait that you had to do for your first house. Guys, I saw this chart. So the median age right now, used to be what, 20s? Yeah, 29, 28. Now it's median age is 40. And then you got like, what do you got up here? You have a 59 and a 62. Some all buyers, first time buyers, and repeat buyers. Any way you guys look at this, that is insanity. How the world quickly changes, right? Get a job, buy a home, all of this to AI, no job, can't get a home, and AI is going to change even more. Look at this. More with less. Workers needed at the S&P 500 companies to generate $1 million in revenue. It used to be, off the chart. What, 8, 9? And it just keeps dropping. You guys want to know where we're at now? Which again, back in the day, 9, and that's when it's like, go to college, get a job, right? You're fine. And then all of a sudden, it just keeps dropping. Like with computers and now AI, they really don't need you anymore. We are currently at maybe 2, and then 1. So when I show you all of this AI and how it is changing the world, I think you should get with it, or you get left behind. So if you ever do see me just never show up again, which that's not going to happen, is it? I've been here every single day for 6 years doing video. I haven't missed a video in definitely 5 years, maybe 6. You can go back and check. If you ever find one missing, that's because YouTube pulls it. Because for 6 years, I've been fighting the YouTube gods. But come along in the ride. Learn how to trade. Learn how to click buttons. And then let buttons click for you. And then you don't have to worry about this stuff. This is the food. Look at there is nothing. She's singing some EBT song. Talkies, bread.
Y'all, I'm so hyped. I got my EBT.
Little bites, cinnamon toast crunch were cooked. Also, I do need to reiterate, I didn't cook these numbers. This is all real. By the way, AI with crypto, oh, please take my money. Securities, futures, you're not going to pull these kind of numbers, just FYI. This kind of reminds me of like, if we were to go back in the day, the Industrial Revolution, it's like, come on, is this they need me. And then computers, they need me. And now you could see they don't need you. Now with AI, they absolutely don't need you. And then with Elon and Optimus, cooked. Hope they just don't figure out how to clean windows. The U.S. freight recession. Look at this recession. It just keeps going. Truckloads index fallen to its lowest level since 2014 as fewer goods being moved across the country. Also, I do need to warn you about the AI and everything that's changing. I mean, I don't ever want to look at a gift horse in the mouth, but this thing, high probability, we're going to run into some issues with like bond issuances and debt and bubbles. Good news is it all works. Bad news is the company that are doing this, I don't know. But you see, I always come here with the good, the bad, the ugly, the honest. This is how it is. This is probably where you're going to want to position yourself. No, but I learned just, you know, buy and hold. MicroStrategy, he is the future. Do you guys know if you would have if you would have purchased MicroStrategy here, we're going back in time. Remember, time in the market's always better than timing the market. What was this, 1999, 2000? Where are you guys at now? Remember this spot right here. If you were to purchase there, this was 2000. 25 years later, woo, oh wow, you're actually down. I mean, you did have a little bit of a pump there. Did you take your profit? No, you just let it keep going. That's what I love about AI. It doesn't have that emotional, I think it'll go higher. Yes, even if you would have, like, oh, I invested $10,000, 25 years ago. Well, you're at 7,000. MicroStrategy kind of does follow along the lines of Bitcoin. I thought you guys were going to put in more of a bounce. Like government reopen. I mean, you had a 7, 8, 9. You had purple. Like that's it. But whether you like it or not, it is absolutely a threat to governments. New report claims U.S. in Cold War with China over AI. I mean, it's a threat. Countries, our jobs, not my job, because I'm like, hey, how can we make this work for us? Other than going into a clock in, clock out, right? Build someone else's dream. That is soul sucking. I don't know how you do it, but thank you for doing it. I appreciate it. I would recommend that you try the other side. If you could just trade for a little bit in the morning and go, maybe I don't need to work so much overtime. And then you use that time to work on your small business. And when the small business, right, then you got the income from trading and AI and then the small business, you're like, you know what? I don't need to do this anymore. That is the job that you're currently removing your soul, and your boss is on vacation. You're building someone else's dream, but you're like, but I enjoy what I'm doing. Well, yes, I understand that. But imagine if you were doing something that was yours. I used to have an Amazon course. I mean, I still do, but I don't push it because I really want you guys to do something that is in your field. You then, oh, I can do that. I don't need to work for you. And you learn that, and then you hire people, then you go on vacation, and then you're happy. But maybe not. I don't know. I just do the best every single day to make you a little happy. And with that, I love you. I will see you tomorrow because I work every day of my life, even though I don't have to.